customer top rated item in the show. What does that mean? It means whoever got this home loved it so much, they went to QVC.com and raved about it. A steamer. So it must be really good. Because a lot of us don't want to pull out the iron and the ironing board or even a big large steamer, but we want to present ourselves well, and a wrinkled mess doesn't look so nice. So this is my pick of the show. It's from HoMedics, and it's the PerfectSteam Deluxe. It's a handheld garment steamer that weighs just over 2 pounds. The comparative retail value is $60. We are less than $45 because that's what we do here at QVC. If you need to put it on Easy Pay, you can do that on any major credit card. It's $15 to get it home. And you're going to get the garment steamer, the water cup, and the 2-in-1 cushion and bristle brush.
Yeah.
What is that, Emily
Scott?
That's
awesome. That's one of the 2 secret weapons we have with this steamer.
Okay.
Because HoMedics knows you need to show up clean and pressed. You really need to up your game. Even if you're wearing casual wear, you look so much better when everything's a non-wrinkled and you look great.
Yes.
Well, this steamer, literally, you can get rid of your iron when you use this steamer. It's made to be the easiest steamer you will ever use. It heats up in 40 seconds. I have this running on low. And look at that volume of steam. Look at how wide this sole plate is. You have 9 steam jets working for you. You can take it up to turbo mode if you have really heavy fabric or really heavy wrinkles. Here's one of the secret weapons. Terry, it's a creaser. Because one thing a steamer couldn't do, and watch as I literally, in seconds, melt these wrinkles away. No spitting, no sputtering, and what I'm not doing is I'm not pumping. I'm not holding a trigger. This is continuous pressurized steam. So when you melt those wrinkles away, but you want to have that crease in your pants to make it really next level, watch what you do. All you do is draw this down, easy, easy peasy. And what you're going to end up with is, like my grandma used to say, she wanted to cut her finger on the crease of a pant. She loved it so much. So easy. Now you can do that all.
Okay, I've never seen a steamer do that.
Right?
And now, well, let's just see the magic real quick, and then you have to tell me about the 2-in-1 cushion and bristle brush.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I'm just holding it. If you can hold 2.5 pounds, you can melt these wrinkles away. This was equally wrinkled. You see how that's melted away. But if you've ever had a collar that's curled up, watch what you do.
Nice.
You use that creaser and now it lays down.
It's just like the thing on a curling iron.
Yeah, exactly.
A clamp on a curling iron.
If you want to pop a collar, hold it for a second, and now that collar is going to stay up.
I love a popped collar. It looks so chic.
Isn't that great? This is the brush that fits on. It's got a silicone band at the bottom. And what this is going to do, this is going to draw the fabric and open it up so that the steam can penetrate. Then you've got this brush. And I don't know if you're like me, I love like vacuum cleaner marks in my carpet because everything's so clean. Yeah. That's what that's going to work to do. I like to use that on textiles around my home to freshen things up because, Terry, silly question, when was the last time you washed your mattress?
Never.
Or
you
your
can't
bed
wash
skirt.
your mattress.
Or your curtains. This is such an easy way. Take this all over your house.
Don't take the curtains down and put them on the ironing board.
No way.
A lot of you are picking up more than one. This is a really fantastic value. Talk about sending off someone to college with something that they don't have room for anything bigger than this. The comparative retail value is $60. This is customer top rated, so you could spend $15 more to get this home, but why? Get it at QVC. Your friends are raving about it. In fact, I printed out one because I thought it was such a great review. And you can always go to QVC.com and look at the reviews. This one says, I ordered this expecting to send it back. I think that's so funny because it's like, I'm gonna be disappointed, but I want it to work. She says, boy, was I wrong. This steamer is great. I steamed a t-shirt in less than 2 minutes and only had to steam the front, and it did the back as well. I don't mind ironing. I just hate getting it all set up to iron. I actually hate ironing, but she makes a good point because just getting it set up, it takes forever. This will encourage me to wear clothing that I would normally pass up because it was wrinkled. Listen to this. Top 3 non-clothing purchases from the Q.
Oh,
Very
I
pleased.
love that.
Isn't
I love
that great?
And you know what? You don't have to take things to the dry cleaner. We're going to be changing our closets over, right? So if your sweaters and your heavy fabrics have been sitting for a while, this is a great way to freshen everything up. You've got that huge volume of steam generated, and if you got a little sparkle in your life, like my vintage, almost
Quacker
20-year-old Quacker Factory, this is something you can't do with an iron. You don't want to iron sequence. You'd melt all that stuff.
Right.
I wear this once a year. This is a beautiful way of saving me from dry cleaning it because that's expensive.
Think
it's
about
not dirty.
this is $45 to have. How much would you spend just on that one sweater to have it dry cleaned? $5, $6? 7 maybe?
Yeah. Oh, easy.
I mean,
easy.
that adds up very quickly, and this is such a neat feature that I've never seen before.
I've never seen a steamer that could crease something. This is my husband's suit, which he rarely wears anymore, but when he does, it should look pristine and beautiful, melting away those wrinkles, freshening everything up for him, and using the creaser to make sure that lapel stays down.
Yeah.
Everything's on board. This is the steamer that makes your life so easy. And I always say, if you have a bad day, you know what I mean? This is a Laura Geller bag.
I was just going to say, this is a bag. It's like a canvas bag.
It's a Laura Geller bag that I love, but I washed. And it got a little wrinkly. So what a great way to make that look fantastic in just seconds.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, we talk about it as an alternative for an iron and ironing board, but also an alternative for a large steamer, because though it's small, it's mighty. It's very powerful, and it has the different settings, has that built-in creaser. There's really no need to get a really expensive tall steamer that's going to take up a lot of room when you can have this.
Exactly. It doesn't spit, it doesn't sputter, it just produces lots of steam easily. It's continuous pressurized steam.
We need this in our host room because ours spits and sputters. If you've ever seen me come on air and I have a wet shirt, it's not that I dribbled when I was drinking my water this morning. It's because I was doing it at the last minute, and it does drip.
Yeah.
No spittering, no sputtering. 500 orders placed. This should be a comparable retail value of $60, excuse me. We are at $44.98. The Easy Pay brings it home for $15. This would make a great gift. Send someone off to college looking nice and put together. It's customer top rated, and if that review has any indication, I mean, she bought it thinking she was going to turn it back because she wanted it to work, and she thought it can't possibly work that well. And it did. It exceeded her expectations, so much so that it's one of her top 3 purchases, non-clothing, of course, here at QVC. I mean, that says a lot.
That says a lot, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Emily. This is my pick of the show. Quick update. The towels have sold out. I thought that might happen. Our smart shoppers are with me this morning. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Thank you so much, Emily. My name is Terry Kahn. Enjoy the